Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor X here with Good Clean Gaming RX, and today we are back in Ego once again on the Mystical Hunters server. I'm working on getting a little bit of food made here, and popped over to my neighbour, Chan, to get some supplies. And I'm going to go ahead and see about turning out some ingredients of some various different foods. To keep them supplied. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make, let's do 30 of these. Actually, we can do 50 because with the the basic upgrade 4 that we've got in there, it's not taking nearly as much materials as it normally would. So I can do this much easier and much cheaper. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and see about setting up as many of these different meals as we can. Let's see here, what else can I do? There we go, some root campfire salads. I should be able to do about 18 of these. Not quite 18. There we go, 16 of those. I'll go ahead and make them. And that's going to be as many as I can make right off the bat here. So we'll let those run for a minute. And that's going to be it. I'm going to go ahead and put those to the start here so that they can be making, and then we'll see about turning some of those out here momentarily. I've also got some more iron concentrate set up, so I'm going to go ahead and see about moving some of that over, and we can do the same with the crushed sandstone, which I guess if we wish to, we could turn that into sand, but we can also just sell it at Roads and Bridges for 0.25. So I think we'll probably just take that right over there and see about selling that. I'm going to get rid of these here quickly as well, just so that we don't threaten any of the gardens nearby. I'm just going to go ahead and pop down to my, there we go, down here, and just start putting those into place down here. There we go. We should be able to do that relatively easily. There we go. Pick up a little bit more iron ore while we're down here as well, and get that transferred up there before we take a little trip over to the other side of the world and see how things are going over there. I did not get any news that the water level had risen any, so I think we've still averted disaster with that, although they are trying to enforce some rather strict pollution laws, so that we don't have people contributing too much to the pollution all at once. Trying to keep that total pollution level under control, so that we don't get any water level rise, because it's once the water level goes up, there's no getting it back down apparently. And so it's kind of one of those things that once you break it, you don't get it back. So we're trying to keep that in mind. And there we go. Move all of these up to there. There we go. Perfect. And there we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll grab a quick bite to eat here. There we go. Some top porridge. And there we go, a sausage, and we'll go ahead and see about taking this stuff around the other side of the world. But you know what, I'm going to go ahead and swap that in as well. There we go, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take this stuff over. Check out the roads and see whether they are still needing to be constructed. It looks like they are, so see about maybe picking up some stone roads or some asphalt roads if they have some available. And putting those in place. Yes, it does not look like the water level has risen at all. So we are good there. No, still good. Although I did see several things that said that the temperature also going up, and apparently that also negatively affects things. So try and not mess that up too bad. Alright, so we can go ahead and we can sell our... Ooh, actually, there we go. Perfect. Buy it, sell it at 1.35. It's the same, so I'm just going to go ahead and sell my 29 here. There we go. Add to cart. And complete trade. Yep, that'll give me 39 crescents. And go ahead and drop these off at roads and bridges. Crushed sandstone, there we go. We've got 46, so we can go ahead and sell those, and that'll get us another 10 and change. 11.5, there we go, very good. And let me see here, stone ramps. There are some stone ramps available, but there is no asphalt concrete. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get these. I'm going to get all 20 of them. Yep, I'm going to complete that trade, 1544, because I'm going to see about setting those up. Stone Road, do we have any available? Sell it at roads and bridges, but there's nowhere to actually purchase it. So available. Go ahead and see crushed gold ore, remaining work. Go ahead and I'll take a roll here. There we go. And this is going to be at Smiley Stat Mill. Click to show in map. Aha, okay, right over here. Alright, so I should be able to control right click and add some labour there. Perfect. Alright. So, and that should pay out a little bit of money. And I'm going to go ahead and done. 2 payments of 5.63. Alright, let's see if there's any. There's not. There's got to be a diner around here somewhere that I can actually get some food. What about this one? What have we got here? Gold ore. Alright. I know there's a Stone Rose diner right down here. Silver Rose diner. There we go. Let's see what we've got. Baked goods. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and buy one of those. Perfect. Yep. I'll go ahead and grab that. Because that looks like that's one of the ones that I'm craving. There we go. Perfect. And so what else we have? Cooking with Sylve. Okay. Autumn stew. We might try out a couple of these basic salads. What are we looking at here? Rice noodles. Yeah, no, that's not worth just eating. 800 calories. Whew. Pricey. 600. No, 7 burger. $4. 4 crescents a piece. I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple of these. There we go. Yep. And we will try those out as well. Let's go ahead. Look, stomach is full. Alright. There we go. We can fit one of those. We've got up to 58 now. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Hang on. Where's my truck? Oh, yep. That's right. Over here. Right in the middle of the road. Alright, we'll go ahead and do a little bit more work here. And try that out. Ooh, apparently that's one that I do like. There we go. And we'll just let that one go and cook right there. Roadkill were a thing in this game. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start taking up some of these wraps. And I'm going to go ahead and start putting some of these back down. There we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We'll take those back out. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We should be able to do another run of this. Actually, we might be able to totally replace these running up here, which would be good, because it's kind of been a little bit of a slowdown running up here. So there we go, and we'll go ahead and grab those. 2, 3, 4. Alright, perfect. Alright, so that's got our iron concentrate salt. We've got no stone roads that you can currently purchase. However, I am going to go ahead and see about getting some more of my food and taking that over there. probably make a decent amount of that. Let's see here. Ooh, let's go ahead and we'll move that as well. And then we'll move this over to... There we go. Very good. How's this coming on? Very good. Okay, so I can go ahead then and make... let's see here, what was I going to make? Topped porridge. We can go ahead and make some of those. Let's go for 70. There we go, very good. And we're close. No, we're not even close. We've got quite a ways before we can get to campfire level 4. But that'll unlock several different stews, so that'll be fun to be able to get those. Alright, go ahead and grab a little bite to eat here. So grab those. Very good. And do we have any topped porridge? No, we do not have any topped porridge yet. Charred corn. We'll go ahead and eat that. Finish that up. 63.8. Wow, that was quite a decent amount of skill gain there. 10 hours and 35 minutes before we hit the next one, so we should hit the next skill gain here by tomorrow's video, or we will by tomorrow's video. Let's go ahead and see... Yeah, this one's out of crushed. Okay, so let's go ahead and set up another order of this then. Because I don't... Yeah, no, I never got one of those. So I'm going to go ahead and... Actually, let's just set this up for 50. There we go. And we'll do that. Very good. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move the top porridge up to the front here so that I can get those a little bit faster. Okay. So that's got that set up. We're still concentrating the iron over here. We can concentrate sand. 0.15, 0.25, 0.6. Fancy roads. That's actually a very good price for that. So I may have to see about turning that into sand. Let's go ahead and set this up. Let's go for 50 of those. Oops. I have to grab a quick bite to eat here. Let's get this full. Yeah, we'll fix that quickly. There we go. Okay. And that should be able to do that. Very good. Okay, so we've got that going along nicely. I'm going to go ahead and pop back down here and we'll use our steel pickaxe now. Let's see here. Skid steer. None currently in the world yet. Okay, so we're still waiting on those. Because that's going to change all kinds of things about the ability to harvest stuff quickly. I guess now that I've got my food up a little ways, we should be leveling this stuff up significantly faster. Still plenty of iron ore down here, so I'm going to go ahead and continue mining that out as much as I can. And that's going to allow me to dispose of my tailings, get rid of those, and of course turn these into some nice cash. Let's see what I'm up to now. 133. Never really ended up with a whole lot because I keep purchasing more than I'm making, or right around the same amount. So we'll have to see if we can fix that here pretty soon with this next skill level up. I'm going to see about getting. I'm not sure if we'll go with baking or if we'll go with like advanced cooking or something like that. But see about supplying some cooking foods out here. And hopefully have some that people can use. Yeah, it seems like that's going much faster now with the higher skill level. Or the higher XP gain multiplier. That was quite a decent amount actually, that jumped from 40 something to 63. So I may have to see about getting some better food on a more consistent basis, so that I can level up just a little bit faster. And actually, I may have to see about once I've got a little money, getting my house leveled up a little ways, because that's a great way to earn passive experience, and I very rarely actually do that. It's hurting me in the long run. Of course, it's all dependent on having enough money to be able to do that. So I will have to I'll have to see about making something that I can actually sell for a profit, and then building myself a decent house, because it's slow going leveling up otherwise. College is starting up for me again, so I'm taking a contemporary science class this semester, along with a communication fundamentals class that's not slated to start until the beginning of June. So we'll see how the workload is on that. Videos may be a little bit less frequent depending on what the workload is. But then again, I may end up, being able to handle it really without any issue. And in that case, I'll be happy to keep producing videos as quickly as I can. At least every day, so that you all can enjoy them. So I'll put these over there. There we go. Alright. I'm just going to go ahead and mine out a large chunk of iron to start off with. And I'm going to have to see about going and getting another crush stamp mill, so that I can do this a little bit more efficiently. Of course, that means I'm going to have to get another advanced upgrade if I want the same speed. So I guess we'll see how that goes. I may hold off on that, but we'll see. I guess it is a let's see, 5 to 4, so it'd be like a 20% reduction in input costs by doing that. So probably worth my while. Once, excuse me, I get enough money to be able to afford that. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and we'll grab up the rest of this. That's one thing about using steel tools is that your calories don't get burnt through quite as quickly, so there's another efficiency upgrade right there. Pretty close to having another stack there. Another stockpile full. Let's go ahead and dig out the rest of this. Fit one more into there. There we go. And we'll grab a load to take up with our hands. Perfect. Okay. So, we'll go ahead and skedaddle upstairs. Take as much of this up as we can. There we go. And we're completely out of room there. So I'm going to go ahead and put that into there. Move that over. And I'll put those in there so those can be pulled from. I'm going to have to see about getting some higher tier foods here pretty quickly because my experience gain is starting to go down a bit. Let's see here, how many of these do we have? 20, 21? 21. Not quite worth a trip over there quite yet, but we'll definitely have to do that before we end today's video. Let's see about selling some of those. Let's go ahead and get some of this taken down as well. Be responsible and take care of our tailings. There we go, very good. And I think we should be able to access those from there we go, perfect. And grab those, and yes, that'll be as many as we'll be able to access. There we go, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll pop upstairs and see about taking another load of iron concentrate. Over, that's on the 23. Speed there. I have to slow down the bit max. Perfect. Okay, now I guess there's an interesting question. Can we purchase? Ooh, sell it at Loom of Doom. Let's check and see. Yes, he does have it. Some. Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and buy 36. Complete trade. Yep. And we'll go ahead and take these over there. There we go, and we should be able to sell those. There we go, 36. Perfect. So we made about 50% of our money there. Let's see, what else is he looking to get? Huckleberries. Leather hide. Meet and greet. 0.35 to 0.45. Definitely a little bit of a market there. How about boards? Boards. Nowhere we can buy those. And nowhere we can, nowhere we can buy those either. Sandstone. Interesting that that's being purchased. Especially for 0.1 apiece. Let's see here. Flour. Sell it at Rosie's Baked Goods, 13 wanted. Now I'll go ahead and buy all 12 of those. Yep. Cloth, 0.49, and sell it at, oh goodness, plenty of different places. I'm going to go ahead and I'll purchase all. Plenty of money there, plenty of money there, plenty of money there. I'm just going to go ahead and purchase all 465. Ooh, you know what? I won't be able to. Can't afford that, so I'm going to go ahead and... oh goodness. So can I remove those from the cart? No, it does not. Okay, so we've learned a valuable lesson there. Don't load more into your cart than you can purchase, especially of small items like that, because that's going to be incredibly difficult to get out of there. Let's take that down. There we go. Complete trade. Yup. We'll go ahead and take these over to the Silver Rose Diamond. Rosie's Baked Goods, and we can sell this flour here. Yep, and we'll sell those, very good. And we can then take these over to Rose's Carpentry. Cloth, there we go, perfect. 135. Yep, perfect. And this carpentry is right up here, so we'll go ahead and sell those. Well, it was. There's carpentry removed, straight then right. Okay. Let's walk out this way then. Distinct rock. See, that's still rock. Open. Okay, so I'm going to take a look here and meet and greet. that's right over there. Okay, perfect. So we'll take the extras over there then. Curses carpentry. Where's this at? Right there. Oh goodness. So we're gonna have to pop. Popping the other way because it's not straight and right. It's straight this way. There we go. Alright. Very nice. Store. 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 No. Ah, we need to pop down here. Right, there we go. Carpentry, perfect. Okay, so we'll go ahead and pop in here and we'll sell 179. Yep, there we go. Alright, and we'll sell the rest of it back at our store. I'll just do that off camera because we really don't need to see all that. So I will see all of you guys next time. Take care, everyone. Ta-ta.